night safari and to the creatures of the night presentation. Are you guys feeling good tonight? Come on, I am not convinced. Let's try this one more time. Are you feeling good tonight? Alright, much better, much better. Now, before we start the show, I have a few very important messages to share with every single, like the tiny banded mongoose, search for the last bits of food before heading home to sleep. Digging with sharp claws, he searches for his favorites. Insects, worms, snails, and ants. Canada. Now some of you might have noticed the sound coming out from my left-hand side. That will be coming from Midnight, the Malay fish owl, accompanied by Charlene. Now Malay fish owls, they're also known as buffy fish owls, and they can be found in Southeast Asia, and that includes here in Singapore. Now it has been said that owls are the quietest raptors in the world when it comes to their flight. Who agrees with me? Who agrees with me? Put up your hand. It is always the kids, surprisingly. Well done, kids, you're absolutely correct. Now, for all the grown-ups out there who have their doubts, we're going to demonstrate it for you right now. What I need you to do, remain in your seats, keep your flashes switched off, focus your attention over to Charlene.
Flash, off, flash.
Once again, please keep your flashes switched off. Now, apart from Midnight screeching away, you would not have heard anything else. They have very soft feathers, and this gives them the name, the silent hunters of the night. Now, the reason why they have to be so quiet when out there in the wild is because they will hunt things like rodents, which means mice, rats. Mice and rats and other rodents, they have a very acute sense of hearing, meaning that they can hear very, very well indeed. So these owls and other birds, when coming down to swoop and catch their prey, they need to be very quiet so as not to startle their prey. Now I have another quick question before we wrap up this segment. If you know the answer, shout it out as loud as you can. It is very well known that owls are able to rotate their heads quite a bit, right? That's common knowledge. But by how many degrees? Can anyone tell me? 360? Okay, anything else apart from 360? 180? Anything else apart from 360 or 180? 270, correct answer, 270 degrees. That's 3/4 of a circle, and the reason why they can move their heads so much is because, unlike you and I, they can't move their eyes left to right or up and down, so they have to be able to rotate their heads to take a look around their surroundings. So everyone, I think it's time to say goodbye to our two magnificent owls. We have Midnight, the Malay fish owl, which is slow to take off. Now servals, unlike their domestic cousins that we may have at home, our pet cats, they're actually very fond of water. In the wild, they can be seen playing around in lakes and streams. Looks like Xiao's having a quick look around there, sniffing out the environment. He's seen that target. Circling a little bit, building up a little bit of momentum. Don't get dizzy, shall we? Once again, switch off all your flashes. Circling some more. And some more. Sniffing it out. Thinking about it. animals takes a lot of time and a lot of patience. Well done, Zuhairi. If Shoei does decide to take a jump, it will be well worth it. Let's just give him a little bit more time. Shoei is a relatively young serval, so those of you with young children will understand. It takes a while for them to get their focus. Okay, looks like a quick word of warning. Do not squeeze Maggie. Maggie will squeeze you back, okay? Alright, hello sir, welcome to the night safari. Let me switch this on. What's your name? John, where are you from?
Romania.
John, all the way from Romania! Alright John, very simple. I will help you support the snake here. Take your hand out and have a quick feel of Maggie. Now tell everyone, is she smooth and dry or wet and slimy?
No, it's very dry and very smooth.
Exactly, yeah, thank you. Alright, put your hand back below. Now snakes are actually very smooth and very dry. It's a common misconception that snakes are wet and slimy. And this is due to the natural gloss that they have on their scales. But in fact, they are very smooth and very dry. Okay, thank you very much. I'm going to move on. Hello. Are you okay? You had a little bit of a tumble just now. You okay? Alright, hello. Welcome to the night safari. What's your name?
I'm Meeting.
Meeting, is that right? Meeting, where are you from?
Korea.
Meeting all the way from Korea! 안녕하세요. Okay, what I need you to do, you do not have to move, you don't have to touch anything. Use your eyes and take a look at the size of Maggie's head. Now, in comparison to that size, how many times do you think she can open up her mouth? 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. I'll give you from 2 all the way up to maybe 20. 3, a bit higher,
6,
a bit lower,
4,
higher, 5, correct, that's so well done. Snakes, they can open up their mouths up to 5 times the size of their head. And for pythons like Maggie over here, what they would do is strike at their prey, constrict around it, and then swallow it whole. So now, since we have everyone up on stage looking fantastic, and before we say goodbye to our volunteers, let's take some